Please note that this is for entertainment purposes only. Enjoy. What is up, guys? This is a senpai here, or Sith Lord senpai here, and today I got something, as the title tells, that this is about feminists. This is like my little rant. This is just like my opinion on it, and on that, like, I've been watching a lot of feminist cringes, and I can't really comment anything on my opinion on YouTube, so because I use YouTube on my PS4. Excuse me, sorry, and I'm really lazy to go track that video down and do it on my phone. So I'm just gonna give you guys just thought, hey man, might as well do a rant. Just do that. Do note that I probably won't have any videos to show you because I'm using the PS4 Share Factory to use to edit my videos. So like I said, let's get to it. Alright, so first of all, I want to start with genitals are used, well, as far as I know, to them they're used for sex, not gender. Okay, well, my opinion on this: you're either born a dude or a guy. Now, I'll understand if you're a transgender or if you're gender fluid, like some days you feel like a girl, or some days you feel like a guy, or you feel like you're in the wrong body. I understand that. Genders are okay. Transgenders are okay with me. The thing I'm getting pissed about is that there's no multiple ways for. They're saying, I'm sorry, there's like only two genders. There's no more than two genders. The reason is you're either born with excuse my language, a dick or a vagina. I mean, it's simple as that. Because if there were more genders, then there'll be another genital area, like fucking tentacles and shit, or fucking whatever. I mean, come on, try imagine. Why don't you guys try and think of a new genital to make and do stuff? Now, what I do understand from watching the video of a cringe is that genitals are used for sex and pleasurements. Like, I'll understand that. Like, I can understand, like, oh, how some of, like, they're used for sex, not gender identification. Okay, I'll understand that because, coming from their side, I understand, like, okay, I have a vagina, I take it. Now, if you have a dick, you'd be like, oh, I give it. I understand that sometimes genitals are used for sex. I understand where they're coming from that. But what I don't understand is that they used genitals to not identify as a male or female. I mean, cold hard truth. I mean, if there was more than two genders, then I mean, it would have probably existed by now. I mean, it's just all in your imagination, all in your head. So, but the sex part, I do get it. If from that part, I'll agree with those people that that genitals can be used for sex only. If you're coming from asexual people who are asexual, or someone who doesn't really care about gender, like okay, I'm a boy and sometimes I feel like a girl. Like, you could be a guy and you can take it and you can give it. Simple as that. Yeah, you can use genitals for sex, or you can be a girl. I mean, it's kind of hard for girls because they don't really give it unless you have a strap on. But then I don't understand sometimes. But it's kind of my opinion. So I'll agree with that. I know it kind of sounds weird, but genitals can be used for sex, but they also identify genders. Okay, that means simple as that. Next, I want to go over is feminists acting calm and pissed and angry when they're actually pissed and angry. I have this all noted on my phone because why not? Because I need to keep track. I've seen videos where they what is it? You act calm but you're pissed and they're like, oh, how cute, you're so rebellious, you're so this, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's no. If you're pissed, show it. Don't try to act like a smartass, because that makes people want to hate you, because that shit gets annoying. You don't know how many times that shit got me annoyed watching those videos. Like, bitch, stop. Like, there's one video where they're in a taxi and a fucking hula girl bobble thingy majig was on the drive, and they're all like, that offends me, and that's all calm. And then finally, when the taxi guy gets her out of the car, he speeds up and she's like, how cute. He thought he was fast enough, and I got his license plate number. How cute. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's no, because he just got annoyed with you, and it was his right to get you out. I'm sick and tired of people in Uber or in taxis thinking that they own the car and that they can judge or push or push around. What's the word I'm looking for? In charge. Let's go with in charge. That they're superior to them and they can tell them what to do. No, it's their car. You're paying them, and they can choose whether to take your money or not. And if they don't, that shows maturity and that they have boundaries and standards. So that shit pisses everyone off, is that when you act all cute. Now, if it's like, I'm not saying just for feminists, like, even with other people who act like they're calm, But some of you guys might say, oh, maybe it's just because they know how to control their anger. Yes, you can control your anger and pissed off, but don't be a smart ass and go like, how cute, you do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Just go out, just be calm, talk in a normal voice, and just say it. Say, yeah, I'm pissed, but I'm gonna stay calm. I'm not gonna be a smart ass and do that shit, because that shit just makes you look like a dumbass. Okay, I've done that on video games, and trust me, that people are more. Even though I'm right, people still yell, like they still call me out because I'm being a smart ass. So okay, so next I'm gonna go is that they call out on people who use one word as a joke. Okay, yes, there can be offensive jokes that they might have known that wasn't offensive, but to go all Tumblr ape shit on their ass just because they said a joke that they didn't know was offensive, and you flip out, record them, and say, "Oh, this person verbally sexually assaulted me." Bitch, he or she, most likely he, because feminists, most likely he didn't know that it was offensive. He probably didn't even know that you were around him, that it was offensive. He could have said, "Hey, that offends me. Could you not say that again? I'm sorry that I'm telling you this." That would be me. Okay, if I was a feminist, I do understand there's calm feminists out there. Okay, those are the cool guys. But the feminazis, that's not shit. I have a friend who's like, she knows my standards with feminists. She's a cool feminist. Like I even debate with her, just like a fun debate, like equity. But I'll go with that next. But like, freaking like, if a joke offends you, don't go ape shit. Don't go recording that stuff and calling him out, because that makes him look like a dumbass. And then not his life, but probably where he's at, or maybe where he's going to, might be, affected. Like, there's a reason why people don't want feminists to rule certain things, because they're just gonna, it's just, I mean, come on, you're getting offended by a joke and you call him out like a motherfucker, make him feel so like shitty that he probably can't even walk to or be at the place he's at for a coffee store, for he can't go there for another week because people are gonna think oh, he verbally sexually jokes about people. That's just it. Okay, so the next thing I was talking about earlier was, like I said, my friend, there's a feminist club at my school, and I kind of told her, excuse me guys, I had a cold, that, I told her my stand with my things with feminists. She's like, okay, she's real cool. I mean, I was very surprised that she was like this. She's like, I understand, I'm not one of those feminazis. I'm just like, if something's wrong, I calmly go up to them. And you guys probably be like, there's no nice feminists. There are, it's just very rare. It's like finding a girl who gets treated like shit, going, there's no nice guys out there. Well, probably because half of them are in jail because girls like to get revenge on their ass. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry, my throat itches. But they're all like equality. Okay, let's go with equality. If they want equality, okay, I saw a video of it was just a short one. I know I'm basing this all on videos of my observation. Okay, there's this bitch who's getting interviewed. She's like, the guy's like, okay, so if a guy hits a female, he should go to jail. She's like, yeah, he should get pressed with charges, go to jury trial, he should be sent to jail. And she's all like, okay, what about if a female hits a male? And she's like tongue twisted. It ended like right there, but like her face was like, what? She didn't even know how to explain her answer. Like, what the fuck? Okay, and like I said, I'm basing this on videos I saw like, it was like a prank, but like, okay, not like feminists, but like women would like, I guess, have their no shirts on, but like had tape on their nipples or some shit. That's I don't think it was a feminist, but like a guy was like, they were nice. They were just joking. He's like, you guys touched my breast, and they touched his breast. He didn't, he's a man. He's thin, skinny, not like fat and shit. And they touched it, and then he's like, you guys believe in equality, right? And they're like, yeah. Mind if I touch your breasts? And they're like, oh, okay. And they let him, because, I mean, come on, equality. If you want equality, then shit, take your shirt off, take your bra off, go equality. Don't be ashamed. If you're a feminist, if you're a strong feminist and you want equality, then act like equality. Don't be like, don't be like trying to hide it. If you want to be equality, shit, go punch a guy. There, you'll have equality charges. You'll get some charges. Okay, you will have sympathy because you're a female. Because feminists think that if they do something bad to a male, they're gonna get sympathy and they're gonna try to act all innocent. No, if you want equality, you will get the same hatred men get when we accidentally. I'm saying like if a guy accidentally knocks a girl down because it's school, crowded hallway, shit, they're gonna call him an ass. Or if a guy is in a wrestling club and there's a girl, shit, if he, okay, like, and this was also a TV show. I don't know if you guys heard it. I was like probably 7 at the time. So I was like Zoe 101. Zoe like was in the wrestling club, and the guys didn't want to what's it called? He didn't want to fight the girl because if he beat the girl, people would bully him and say, "Oh, why beat up a girl?" But then if he lost to her, he would say, "Oh, I got beat up by a girl." Okay, well, yeah, think about that. How is that fair to us? For real, for real. How is that fair to us? Because then we get that, but if girls beat us, they're like, "Oh yeah, she's strong. She beat a man. Yeah, she's strong, but she gets beat by a man." She'd be like, "Oh, poor her. The man was such a mean dick ass person." Just what the fuck? How is that equality? You guys seem to think that you want equality, but then you want some advantages more than male, because you just want to be the superior dominant race or sex. And I'm not a feminist. I'm not a sexist. I'm just like, well, okay, what the hell? If you're a feminist, you're a feminist. I'm okay with that. But if you're just gonna be a feminist Nazi, and be a dick to everyone, then yeah, I might have a problem. But shit, I don't care if transgenders or gender fluid. That's cool. I have some friends who are that, and there's like, I accept them who I am because I'm an accepting, caring, nice person. But the fact that they just think there's more, I don't go up to someone and say, yeah, no, there's only 2 genders. No, I just go up to them like, okay, well, we can talk about this, we can debate, or we can just leave it. And half the time, we just leave it. Okay, because surprisingly, I actually surround myself with good people. I hate negativity. But, you know, okay, there goes that. I don't want to go off of that. Next, I want to talk about is this one bitch. I was watching a video. She said she was acting all sympathetic like she's been fucking raped. Her life got saved. She was drowning. Her life was saved by a 40-year-old guy or something. And he's like, I guess she's like, oh, and he told me he was lucky that he got to me in time when I was drowning. And when she was drowning, she was unconscious. And as he saved her, she's complaining like, you know, what's the word? It's like he violated me underwater. It's like aqua rape or aqua sex. And she's like, I didn't give the consent for him to come in the water and save me from drowning. I didn't give him the consent. It was aqua rape or sexual assault. It was just, it's like, bitch, just be happy you got saved. Like, god damn. I mean, and I know I'm talking fast, but I'm just like I'm not trying to talk fast. It's just I'm trying to get the point across, because I ain't gonna slow shit down for slow people. And I know there's community people like, oh, you need to slow down and crap. Well, the reason I'm talking fast is because I'm purchasing a skateboard from someone, and I can do this like after it, but I feel like I should do this now because otherwise I'm never gonna do it. But it's just really your ass got saved, and you said you didn't give him the consent of saving you. That's saying being gunpoint from someone, and someone's about to shoot you in the fucking head, and Superman comes out of nowhere and kills the guy or puts the guy in cuffs, and you're like, oh, I didn't give you the consent to save me from a guy pointing a gun at me. What the It's like, the hell? Or you're standing in line, and a store manager or a store employee comes and says, hi, I can help you over here. And they're all like, did I ask you that you can come over and ask me that you can help me? No, bitch, you can stay over there. Like, you're taking advantage of me because I'm just sitting here waiting in line. Bitch, what? It's ridiculous. Now, I should probably, this goes with, feminists are easily offended. Just what the fuck? They're offended. They take everything as if everyone's against them. And I know everyone is against them, but come on, feminist people, know your fucking place. For fuck's sakes, this is got to the point where that people hate you. Maybe you guys were nice enough, and you guys didn't treat men as if we're sexual predators. Now I do know there is some sexual predators for both male and female, but most likely they're male unless they were sexually assaulted. I'm not trying to, that's just based on studies I've observed, but it's just ridiculous. And then I watched a video that said this girl was like, either you're a feminist or a sexist. I'm not sexist, I'm not feminist. I just believe that both genders have advantages towards each other, and some of us have equality. Like females, like, I know that bodies shouldn't be used as sexual stuff, but that's just how the world was. And I'm not saying that it is. I wish titties or boobies were used as a sexual thing. Like, I admit, women should be able to express themselves. And I was little, I had a babysitter. I'm like, why aren't you taking your shit off? And I wasn't saying that because I was sexual. I said that because I was confused. And I didn't even know tits were even used for sexual shit. So my babysitter was like, oh no, sorry, I can't do that. And she didn't tell me why. I just ignored it because I was a 7-year-old clueless person. And okay, so cut me off for a minute. So like I said, I didn't know. I was a curious person. I was like 7, 6. I didn't know. So yeah, I don't even know how to go there. So like I said, I just believe everyone has an advantage and disadvantage. So I got cut off. I was just like, the hell, it just cut me off. So yeah, sorry that it kind of messed it up right there. But let's go up to something. Here's a fun fact: feminists always wear the same glasses, or they're like fucking 40 and they look like a fucking cougar or some ex porn star shit. But I don't know. And then the fact that they try to act on behalf of everyone, bitch. Again, I'm gonna use this against you. Do you have the consent to talk on everyone's behalf, like female wise or male wise? Do you have their consent? Bitch, no. So don't say on their behalf, or I'm talking on their behalf, because bitch, shut the fuck up and sit down, because you don't. Okay? Shit. Just shit. And what else? They try to criticize someone who has something successful that they don't like. For example, like this motivation speaker, he's got a good thing going, but if they don't like it, or if they don't like that speech or that person, they're gonna find anything they can that they can use that's against women. Hell, women not even who follow this motivation speaker might not care about that, but they'll find a way to say, oh, you're being sexist, or you're saying male, or some shit. It's just like they find the smallest shit to complain about, and it's just ridiculous. Like, why do you? It's like fucking researching. Fucking, I don't even know how to put it. They fucking Battlefield 4, or oh yeah, here's just one thing. Google, like this. Okay, Google was a real man. Okay, so the woman looks for something. Okay, and Google is like, okay, I have 10,000 reviews on say why it is true, and I have one result saying why it isn't true. Now, knowing the bitch, she's like, oh, thank you, and takes the one result out of 10,000 results, or whatever number I said, and takes that, and goes off to whatever she's going to do. And I just did like that. It was like, if Google was a man. So I'm just like, some bitches are like that. Because, fuck. What else do we have here? They know, they think they know it all, and if their life was, say, they consider it violent. They think anything without their consent is considered violating. Like, shit, I don't even know what to say with that shit. But shit, I think that's really it for today, guys. This is like my first rant, and this is just like me getting my thoughts out. So shit, thanks guys for watching. Sorry I couldn't post videos, but if you guys enjoy this, give me a like, a thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you want to see more. This is shit.